You're here of your own free choice, and you know that you're not going to sue me. You can't sue me because you've read the disclaimer. Brilliant. You know this is live streamed as well.
Yeah, I do.
Brilliant. So we'll go around. I'll chat a wee bit in the beginning, then I'll run out of breath, and then I'll chat again, and then by the end I won't shut up. But we'll chat about mental health, mental strength, more than mental health, and we'll just crack on and fire around. So we're just about to start. So you want to stretch before we get going, or are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Aye.
Good man. You'll be fine. Right, okay, right, let's get cracking then. Right, cheers for coming. Numbers are up on last time, so we've got one extra body, so that's growth. Amazing, guys. Right, aye, let's crack on then. Cheers. Keep that pace, aye. So we'll crack on. So this is just a wee. So we're live for the third time. This is a little midnight runs in South Lanarkshire for raising a bit of awareness for men's mental strength. The reason for it is because we're kind of in this era at this moment in time, this mental health crisis era, and there's a lot of men out there struggling at the moment. They're struggling with their mental health, and it's my belief that we have to refocus, re-energise, and start looking towards the things that make us strong again. Mental strength over mental health. Fill our minds with good shit, and there's no space for the bad shit to creep in. We called Tell It to the Tree. You may have heard it, you may or not have heard it. So you may have heard this, you may have not. You're heard. We're men. You can come to us with your problems, we'll absorb it. But when we have problems, we might as well tell it to a tree. And that's the point of it. So the point of this sort of stuff is that this is essentially this is the tree. So we're going to come here, we're going to run, and we'll talk a wee bit about the things that we need to do in today's kind of mental health crisis era. Share a few stats with you in case you didn't know already. The biggest killer in men under the age of 54 just now in the United Kingdom is suicide. Men are 3 times more likely to commit suicide in the UK than women. Four times in America. Young men are dropping out of secondary school, college educations. A lot of young men just aren't going for college educations, university educations at the moment as well. Prison populations are overflowing. And generally, we're more depressed, more anxious, and have more mental health issues than we ever have. But what we need to do is we need to kind of focus again and get back. If history has shown us anything, it's that men are resilient, we're strong, and we thrive when we're faced with adversity and when our back's against the wall. And that's all we're running for, just to raise a little bit of awareness about the things that we're actually capable of when we put our minds to it. And we need to stop using mental health as a crutch, and especially when it becomes our whole identity, that's when we've got problems. So we're just going to run for a wee bit. We're going to talk about some good shit, some good things, and if you're watching and you're listening, awesome. If not, you'll just see a very bouncy camera, but you might get some views of Strathclyde Loch. But it's lovely. So we've Dave at the front, leading the way. Dave showed up for every single one. Showed up in Hogmanay, and then the next one. And we've got new bodies today as well. I think I've got Scott behind me. How you doing, Scott? Good man. So Scott's come from, where are you from, mate? View Park. So he's joined us tonight. It's his first one, hopefully his first of many.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason we're doing this at weekends, and the reason we're doing this on Friday nights and at midnight, is because it takes a little bit of something to just get out your bed, get out your comfy environment, put your trainers on, lace up, and get out and go. Especially in the Scottish weather. Because it's cold, it's miserable, it's wet, but it's nice and it's good. And it just takes that little bit of something instead of sitting in. What would you normally be doing on a Friday night, Scott? If you weren't doing this? Aye. Yeah.
I'm wide awake.
Yeah.
And with a beer in the fridge, it looks quite pretty.
The beer in the fridge looks pretty. Aye.
So,
do you think it looks prettier when you get to the weekend?
Aye.
Always does, doesn't it?
My job, I drive
right
every all week, so
right.
can't touch it. 90% of my week, I don't touch it at all. So Friday comes, it's always nice getting a beer.
Beer time.
Try to go out that rut.
Good man.
Especially Friday.
That's quite interesting. The language that you use, do you call it? Do you think it's a rut?
Aye.
Right, okay.
Saturdays, I've always said that for years. I've always watched the scores, had a beer.
Yeah.
But a couple of times I've been out with the kids and I've just watched the scores on my phone.
Yeah.
And spent time with them and I felt a lot better.
Yeah.
And they're a good lady as well.
But it's interesting though that you think getting to that Friday and opening that beer, that you call that a rut.
Aye.
Because a lot of other folk would call that relaxing
Aye,
or downtime. Why do you think it's a rut though? Why? I'm just curious.
It's a lot. It's just, let's call it normality.
Normality, yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
get to a Friday, since I was 14, 15.
Yeah.
Get to have a beer Friday night, Saturday night.
Yeah.
A couple of times I've just went, I've not touched it.
Aye. Do you feel that you've reached a stage where you've kind of done that enough?
Aye.
Aye.
Drink my fill.
I know the feeling well. I stopped drinking at 41. I'll tell you very quick. I've probably told this story before, but I'll tell again very quickly. I get asked a lot now by people who, when I'm in places and I don't take a drink, and they say, do you not like a drink? My answer's always the same. I do. I like it too much. Aye. Like it far too much. But on February the 8th, 2020, I settled down for my birthday tipple, because February the 9th was my birthday, and it was a Saturday night. I couldn't drink on the Sunday because I was working on the Monday. So I bought my favourite tipple, which was a bottle of Jura. And I thought, right, I'll have a couple of Juras, wee early night, just chill out, relax. Woke up the next morning, the bottle was empty. I drank the bottle, smoked 20 fags. The way I felt that day, I never wanted to feel ever again. When I woke up.
That's the only bad bit.
Aye.
I could drink, when I was younger, I used to work a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
And then be out Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
And I'd be fine, but see, now I drink for one night and I'm
You're done.
done for about a week.
Well, the question I asked myself that morning was, why would I want to do this ever again? I was just going back to what you said about doing it since you were 13. I looked back and I thought, fuck, have I been doing this for 27 years? And the answer was yes. I'd been smoking for 27 years. I'd been boozing for 27 years. To be honest, I'd been making bad decisions for 27 years, And it was just like, I've done enough of that now.
There's no one good decision I've made in my life. It's through drink.
Through drink, that's it. That's it.
Just wake up next morning going, but who did I apologise to?
Aye, what have I said? What have I done?
Who did I say sorry?
Well, it's funny, because I met my missus at the top of a mountain in 2021, and she liked to drink as well, but this time I'd been teetotal for nearly 2 years. By 2022, she'd given up. Nothing to do with me, I never encouraged her, but again, it was after a night of drinking, this, that and the other, and she'd said none of that would have happened if drink hadn't have been involved. And then for her, that was it. Boom, she was done. That was it. Game over.
I said, I don't think I'll ever. Well, I've got a few friends that I've just chucked it.
Yeah.
Right, I don't think I'm that case.
Aye.
Taking a over my life, because as I said, I don't touch it from Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know guys that are on it.
Aye, they're on it every day or every night. Aye. Yeah. That's what it used to be for me. It was too easy. You go to Asda to buy your dinner and you get a bottle of wine, and it was it. Before you drink a bottle of wine every night roughly, and then you get to the weekend and it was 2 or 3 bottles. But that's just your upbringing. It's just how I'm guessing at 21 years old, potentially Aaron might have a different mindset. Like when I turned like 15, 16, I couldn't wait to get, be honest, I couldn't wait to get fucked up. Couldn't wait. But I think the generations are slightly different now.
Well, I think since I wasn't born here, so I was born in South Africa, raised in Dubai, and obviously drinking laws in Dubai are a lot more different here.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of played a massive role in the whole thing together. So yeah, maybe I had a couple of drinks.
Yeah,
Family when I was, 16,
yeah,
starting up. But I wouldn't say like some of my mates now. It's like every weekend they're going out,
yeah,
getting absolutely blitzed, and waking up the next morning hungover. Some of them are going on diets, but they go out on Saturday, Sunday they're feeling absolutely horrendous, and the diet goes out the window.
yeah, yeah.
And it's like a restart all over again.
Yeah, because the alcohol leads to the diet getting ruined.
Every time.
Because you get that stodgy figure. So you were born in South Africa
Yeah.
and grew up in Dubai.
Yeah.
How did you end up here?
Maybe just kind of like my family. My grandparents moved over here because they lived here before. And so they were like, oh, we'll go back. And we were like, kind of want to be close to them.
Yeah,
So we just decided to just pack up and kind of move. And I'm not gonna lie, I've actually enjoyed myself a lot more here than I would have in Dubai.
yeah,
Like the social aspect.
yeah,
Because in Dubai it's not like everyone's fluent in English, or there's not like these kind of things there. So I think being here has built like a big like mental strength,
yeah, yeah.
like getting to know everyone I've met, training wise. I think ever since I was around 8, I've been interested in training.
Well, that was what I was going to say. You look like you do a lot of training. You look, yeah. So from 8 years old.
20 years old.
What have you? So you're 21 now.
Yeah.
So from the age of 8. So in 13 years of training, what have you learned?
There's definitely ups and downs. So a lot of things through like the journey of, you go up, hit a peak, and then you're like, oh, that's it done. And you can easily just fall back off it.
Yeah, yeah,
And you're like, oh no, it's a restart.
yeah.
And you just keep on going through that motion.
You have to keep restarting, don't you?
It's like
Yeah.
constantly to keep on building that mental strength back up
Yes.
to push past it again.
I'm glad you said that, because I've noticed that I never got into training until about 42. I said I quit all the booze and all that crap at 41,
Yeah.
and I actually made a promise to myself then, which that if I get another 41 years, so I live to 82, I'm going to live the next 41 the opposite of the first 41. That was my plan. So I never started really training though until about 42. But that's what I've noticed I'm 47 now, the last 5 years, is that it's a constant, never-ending cycle of restarting and going. You get things happen, and you get that. Yeah. But you get dragged into different things, and you can only give your attention to so many things. You have to focus. You have to get back in again. You just said there, you're never done. It's never done.
This past year and a bit has been a massive change for me.
Yeah.
So it was 2024 in September, and I was like, oh, I want to join the Royal Air Force. So I did everything, and I got to my medical, and they were like, right, you failed your medical, BMI is too high, 115 kilos, playing rugby. So I thought, oh, I was in alright shape for rugby.
Yeah.
But they were like, no, we're going to give you 12 months to get below 94 kilos. So I kind of took that as like alright, cool.
Yes, challenge accepted.
So,
Yeah.
Turned up 5 months later, 90 kilos, BMI down to 27. And they were like, how on earth did you do that? It was just hard work and dedication.
Yeah.
Diet, focus. You go for it.
Yeah.
And I think looking back at myself now and then, I feel so much better
Yeah.
with myself. But I know for a fact back then, I couldn't be doing this right now.
Yeah.
I'll be back, all the way back there dying.
So do you think you're a different man now than you were then?
It's definitely brought a next level of maturity.
That's brilliant.
And mental strength to it.
That's amazing. I'm definitely a different man for the man that I was at 41.
Yeah.
I feel like the guy that was at 40, I think he's dead.
Yeah.
And all that remains is the person that you said yourself, Scott, as well. The last year's has this been one of change for you?
100%.
What's been going on?
It's most of the kids. And there's a reason behind it. I don't want to talk to somebody. at the end of the day,
That's
mate.
okay, of course, don't, yeah.
But there's a guy I worked with, Big Danny. I guess he's second him, and he was easily, my age, easily 35 stone.
Yeah.
I had a sit down and I thought, I would never say it to him or laugh at him, didn't like that. But I know people would. And I thought to myself, I never want to be like that.
Yeah.
My dad passed away when I was 21 for a heart alarm, and he was a big guy. Never done one bit of training. He walked a lot, but loved his drink, loved his food, but the rest of us, I thought, nah, I'm loving that. I love my kids too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to be there.
What age are your kids?
13, 11, 8.
13, 11,
9, sorry.
So they're at that perfect age right now where they're sponges,
Oh, aye.
and they will be. This is the thing, as I say this to a lot of the guys that I help in my groups and whatnot. Right now, it's the opportunity you have to show them the way.
Okay.
They don't listen, especially at 13. They don't listen, you're white noise, but they can see their dad being that fucking man. And I tell, there's a guy, one of the guys that was on the run last week, we've been chatting a lot. His wife is expecting her first kid, and he was just asked for a wee bit of advice. And I said to him, I said, be the guy that when your kids grow up, they go, that's my fucking dad. That's my dad. You know, like be the guy if your daughter writes an essay about in English because why you're a hero, like that sort of stuff.
I was done that kid, that 10K in January. All of them, even my mum.
Oh, amazing! They came on to watch.
Aye, came on to watch.
Superb.
And it was one of the proudest moments.
Yep.
Oh, it was tough,
But kids follow what they see.
Most kids nowadays, I would say, are very much visual learners.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, it's something myself. Like, I know for a fact, if I want to do something, I to see it.
Yeah.
And then I'll go after it. That's right. Like a massive inspiration of mine is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Amazing. Yeah.
It's been an idol of mine since I can remember.
See, I think that shows you how timeless the mindset he had is. That never gets old, you know.
Every day, like from the 70s all the way to now.
Yeah. People still look up to him and go, that was how you do it. But I say to a lot of guys in my spare time, I've just for a bit of background, for the last 4 years, just in my own time, I help guys through problems and situations and life issues and things like that. And something I try to kind of repeat often, which again, it's just part of the mindset, was that every day is an opportunity to stack up evidence that you are the kind of man that you want to be, you know. And you just keep stacking up that evidence like you're a district attorney, you know, in a movie. And you're just building that case, and you're building that case so that when you lie in bed at night, you can look back and you go, fuck me, look at all that evidence. And you are just, but when you can do that, your confidence grows. You know, you start to engage with the world differently and just better. But it's all mindset, it's all in the head. You control everything up here. It's the one thing that we control in this life is our mind. It's the only thing we control.
Sometimes it gets away from you.
It can get away from you.
You know what I mean? I like my quotes on TikTok.
Yes.
Quote, I always say it.
Aye.
Oh yeah, post it.
Partial to a good quote. What's your favourite quote? If you can ping it off the now.
Oh, there's one. Oh, treat life like a river. River goes forward, never backwards.
That's good. I like it.
Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
It does. Awesome. Right, so we're straight ahead. Stay up round this corner to the right. Okay. That's it. Dave knows the way, so it's all good. And one of my favourites from the Buddha himself, which is endurance is the hardest of disciplines, but it is to he who endures that the final victory shall come. And I absolutely love it, because I think that's all of life is just a big endurance race, you know, getting through hard times and coming out the other side victorious. And that's what, and I hate to harp on about it, but that's what's going through right now. We're in a mental health crisis era of men possibly really kind of spiralled in the last 5 years, but has been gradually creeping up for about 10 to 15. And it's that level of effort that we need to pull ourselves out, you know. We have to endure this difficult time and come out stronger. And we will, that's the thing. I don't know about you guys, but I'm a big believer in that the old saying, and it's well known, hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. This way, so guys. But I kind of think we're in the middle of, it's either the weak men creating hard times, or the hard times creating strong men. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
We're maybe right in the middle of both.
Sure. That's a great one.
But it's true. And it's cyclical. Happens every 80 years, 20 years, but it's generational. So it's hard to figure out exactly which bit we're in. But I'm hopeful that we're in the hard times create strong men. Because I think we are in hard times. And the stats are kind of backing it up. Yeah, they're taking a breather now and waiting for us. But I really do believe that the change, it lies with us, you know. You can't be hiding. You can't be sort of, there's a lot of hiding. There's a lot of accepting and giving up. I hate to say it, giving up. But I do think we're starting to climb our way out.
I'm starting to climb myself out.
Yeah, we are.
You get the Goggins and the Andrew Tate stuff that I get up there.
That's true.
By
That's
that,
true.
then get shut down, put this in Cliff Arnold.
Well, I think Goggins has been fantastic. He does nothing. Well, to be, I think Andrew Tate had his good moments, but he went to. I think he just, if he'd have dialed it back to about 70%, I think it would have been all right. But he went for the most controversial, and I get it because being controversial gets attention, and that was the whole game plan, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
But he went too far and created a lot of enemies. Goggins is bang on the money, you know. And there's
Some of the stuff you hear about Goggins,
a lot of good stuff out there. Like there's guys, you know, in the manosphere that are actually, you know, just doing really good work. There's a great book, a guy called Robert Grover, No More Mr. Nice Guy. Don't know if you've heard of it. It's brilliant though. It's a difficult read if you've spent your life as a nice guy.
Yeah.
Really difficult. There's also The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson. The Way of the Superior Man, David Deda. The Rational Male by Rollo Tomasi. There's some other phenomenal books. The War of Art, Stephen Pressfield. He's got some great quotes. One of them, he talks about resistance and how every single day it's a battle to overcome resistance that our mind puts to doing the things that we know that we need to do. And the one thing that you are putting up the most resistance to doing is the one thing you need to get up the next day and start doing. That's likely the most important. But what happens is, as soon as we wake up every day, our mind is already putting up resistance because it's saying, I don't want to get up today. So that's the start of the daily battle. But Stephen Pressfield, War of Art, absolutely brilliant. And it's all about overcoming resistance. But
every morning like that.
But if I see all the stuff, so we're going this way, all the stuff I've picked up over the last 5 years, if you'd have tried to feed that into me when I was 21, I wouldn't have listened. I'd have said, you're full of shit. And it's only now I'm like,
That was it. That was the key.
it was right, oh yeah. And it all falls together. Like belief as well, you know, just believing.
Belief can be a massive thing for everyone.
Absolutely.
If you believe in something,
more.
chase it,
Yep.
then you can achieve it.
Yep.
As I said, nothing's impossible unless you give it a shot.
Well, have a wee again, and I apologise if I talk too much sometimes.
That's all right.
But one of my favourite quotes is from my own book, myself, and that's, how many guys do you know that believe they were meant for something more? If you ask them, say, do you think you were meant for something more?
I definitely think so.
Everyone you ask,
Everyone will say.
how many are actually doing something about it?
Yep.
Almost. It's that old 1% thing.
Yep.
It's the 1% that are doing something about it.
Exactly.
Also, look at the effect tonight. 73 interest, 9 going, 81, no, 82 total.
Yep.
These we showed up again, just by showing up, that puts us in the top 3%.
100%.
You know, and it's just constantly staying in that 1%.
Yep. It's possibly
Love it.
I'm thinking, that actually looks really good. I wish I'd done that.
Yeah, absolutely. Come to the next one.
So this is definitely a motivation for them.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But I like just once you know that you're doing something about that more that you've got, life gets easier.
Oh, for sure.
You get happier.
Going to be molded.
Find a bit of inner peace.
Sure. Well, definitely running definitely helps me.
Oh, absolutely. Running's wild.
I've just got into running since I first started dieting about
Yeah.
a year ago properly. Locked me in.
So what made you pick up the running?
My papa, he's 80, in his 80s now, and he's been running for the past maybe 10 years.
Still running?
Still running.
Amazing.
Saturday park run. He's there every day.
Superb.
And he's done marathons, half marathons at the age of 70.
Is he watching just now? Quite
so.
possibly.
I hope
Right,
so.
Papa Burgess.
Yeah.
What's your tip? What's your secret? I'm guessing one of them would be just never stop. That's one of them.
Yeah.
But if there's anything else, share it in the comments, Papa Burgess. Yeah. But what about yourself, Scott? When did you pick it up?
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Aye.
It's all due to mental health. Few things happened. Myself. That's something going to do it.
So did you realise, how long did it take you to realise the positive effect it had on your mental health?
Oh, halfway through my first run.
Really? Really? Wow.
Halfway through myself, I'm a man 1K and I'm at 5.
I think that's what you find when you speak to most runners now. They tell you that they run more for their mental than their physical health. How's it going?
Aye, good.
Awesome. They're doing well, guys. We've just been chatting, we're literally just having a conversation there where Aaron got into running, where Scott got into running, and both agreed almost immediately that it was because of the benefits to our mental health more than physical health.
Yep.
I don't know about you, what about yourself? What's your name again?
My name's Brian.
Brian.
So I've done a lot of running for the last 20 plus years.
Yeah.
So it probably was more physical than say
Yeah.
mental. You know,
Fantastic.
Going to the gym, going out running and stuff. You know, to just get myself fit.
Yeah.
And I was always, I can't remember the boy's name, but I was saying that.
Dave.
I was obviously saying. I've done races and stuff. Done a lot of races last year.
Yeah.
Go back and try and get back into it.
Aye.
So, because it's, I think the thing is, obviously I kind of struggle with to help myself.
Right, okay.
Had a few issues where one obviously led me, into the spiral of gambling. You know.
Okay, right.
So I've been in recovery for gambling for nearly 9 years.
9 years is phenomenal.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Thank you. So in terms of trying to learn about myself, it's obviously that's obviously helped, but not everything in life is about gambling, So and I have people I can obviously speak to who I know I made friends with meetings and so on. But on the flip side of it as well is still got to feel okay up there,
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's important, that I think. I mean, my support network, I've always had people around, but
Amazing.
But you have to. I still believe that it's got to come from you.
Yes.
That's the thing. It's got to come from you.
That's the exact conversation we've just been having.
Exactly.
It's brilliant. Everything comes from within.
Yeah.
Everything.
People can help you and guide you, but you want to do it yourself.
You can't. Aye.
That's the thing.
I can think back to us. There's quite a semi-famous interview with Rob Lowe. I don't know if you remember him from the 80s.
Yeah, I do.
And he says that he struggled himself with a lot of things, but he says that it doesn't matter how much you try to help somebody if they're not ready.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's only when they're ready.
I know, and there's a thing I kind of learned as well. It's like sometimes you've got to be selfish.
Yeah.
There's two types of selfishness. There's the selfishness when you're trying to get yourself better.
Yeah.
And you've got to try and do things for yourself, because what I was obviously told wasn't going to help me.
Got like a skedaddle pass.
Things that to get myself better wasn't going to help me. With, you know, like doing it for my wife or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. Had to do it for yourself.
Because my wife could leave me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I could have the sort of the allowance, but I had the bucket syndrome.
Yeah, yeah.
Just revert back.
Aye.
So you know you've got to. It's got to be yourself. You know you've got to do it for.
So how have I got you up here now? Okay, good.
Yeah, no.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Fantastic.
You know, biggest thing is that, you know, something that, you know, I thought was so felt embarrassed and ashamed by it all. Do you know what I mean? Tells I've been like a grown man, and you know, I had this problem, you know, but this problem was obviously caused by, you know, stuff that was going on in my work.
Yeah.
You know, so my solution was to go and gamble a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about the money, it's about the time.
Aye. Also, is it?
Time's the biggest commodity you've got, you know.
Absolutely.
You lose time, money and stuff.
Comes and goes. Aye.
But time, and also your mind as well. Your mind's the biggest thing, you know. You can't if you don't get your mind back.
Aye.
You know.
Do you know the biggest killer of time in our lives right now? In social media.
Aye.
Our phones.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed how quickly time passes?
Yes.
You put your phone away for 4 hours, it feels like an eternity.
Aye.
You put your phone in your hand,
Yeah.
it feels like 10 minutes.
Aye, that's aye. We're so used to just having them.
But that feeling like it's an eternity, that's the normal.
Aye.
That's the normal bit. See when you feel bored,
Yeah.
that's normal.
Yeah.
That's how you should feel.
Absolutely. Aye. No, you're right though.
So you got to grasp that, you know.
Yeah. See, there's pros and cons to social media.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, I've got a daughter's 5. You know, and you know, she'll see obviously, you know, she sees about tablets and stuff, you know, and sometimes as well as a parent, you know, parents obviously have
we've got a duty of responsibility.
Yeah, you've got a duty, but I do think, I know I can only speak of myself, but you know, you look at things how you were going to do things and so on, but it's no manual at times.
You alright, Scott? Good man. Do you want us to just back off a wee bit? More than happy to. Aye. Just keep if you want to keep going at your own pace, Dave knows where he's going.
Right.
It's up to you. I'm happy to back off a wee bit. This bit's, I'm not going to lie, this bit's a wee bit tough, and then over here, you're going up the Hamilton Road there.
Right.
It's a wee bit of an incline.
I've done the Tom Scott here.
It's a good 10k.
Aye. I did the Tom Scott here a few years back.
Yeah.
Which was,
But you're feeling good, Scott? Feeling alright, good. You just watch this pavement's all a bit cracked. If you watch your ankles. See, when we talk about mentality and all that, I always start to think to myself, I always start to imagine the legs getting stronger. See, instead of getting weaker. Imagine them getting stronger.
aye.
Just think every fucking step, my legs are getting stronger.
I think half the battles obviously make the decision.
It is.
Come out, you know.
But then half the battle of running is making the decision to keep running.
Yeah. Well, I think we've all been through one of these stages.
Aye.
Get yourself out of stuff.
All the time.
Whether the time, the weather, what's up on sometimes, you know.
Yeah. No, we'll wait. It's alright. Hold up, guys. Let's get out and slow down just a wee bit. Here we go. Sorry, just take your time, there's no rush, there's no rush. We're no. It's a wee bit of a fucker. Aye.
It's all this place as well, isn't it? You're obviously there and stuff. But that's the thing, I mean, it's like...
No money, it's just press that button.
Just take it easy for a couple of
Aye,
the guys, just like let them get up and incline a wee bit. I just thought I'd give you a shout back, just to all go together. But I have to say, Dave, for hug me now, as soon as you get out of the car, you're looking leaner, substantially leaner. What have you been doing? Your diet's been bang on, I take it. What you doing?
Just trying to eat a bit healthier.
Aye, can see it. No, I'm not. Nah. You can see it. You've definitely.
You say that.
Nah, it's just the truth. So whatever you're doing, it's working.
Running clubs.
Not me personally, no.
Just think about it there. Just like running with like the group.
Yeah.
It's like, remember they talked about it.
Aye, there's Hamilton, some road runners, yeah.
Yeah, the water palace. And I looked at it and I was like, oh, thinking about it. And I think definitely after doing this, give it a shot.
Yeah. I think it does help. It's good to run with people.
Yeah.
I found this route by running with the guys from the Pat Run.
Oh, great.
They meet here every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. And they do 10k.
Oh, great.
Sometimes they do 16. But I haven't joined them for a 16 yet. But that's what we've been talking about. That basically 16k is this 10k plus a lap of the loch.
Alright.
So when you get to the car park, just keep going and do one lap.
Just know the
And that's 16k. Know the night. But one of these days, or one of these nights, we'll do it.
So every Wednesday they do it?
Every Wednesday at 5, they meet at the car park. But in saying that, I've not seen them for a wee while. But it was only because the weather was shite for a while.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But they might be back doing it. And it was only a handful of them. Just 3 or 4 guys. Patrick, who's one of the race directors. Brian volunteers all the time.
Yeah.
And then a couple of other guys.
So do you do the park run every Saturday?
Every Saturday that I can. But I also stay with the missus a lot in Kilmarnock. So I do Kilmarnocks
Alright.
quite a bit.
Oh, do you?
I try to volunteer every seventh park run. Do a bit of volunteering, just do a marshalling or something. But yeah, do the Kilmarnock one.
Any good?
That's great. Superb. It's two laps of the Deanie basically. The Dean Park. But it's good.
If you ever see a guy at Hamilton,
Yep. Yep.
wearing a white hat,
Yep.
or just looks a bit.
That's your grandfather.
That's him,
And what's his name again?
Bill Burgess.
Bill Burgess. It's a good name.
Yeah. He's on 200 odd park runs.
Superb.
150 volunteer.
That's brilliant.
He's definitely always
Hold a minute. Does he volunteer a lot then?
yeah.
Does he always stand in the fire marshal corner with water? Oh fuck aye, what a great guy.
Yeah.
What a great guy, that's your grandfather? Oh, brilliant. I don't know who that is then. Yeah. He's always there with a bottle of water for somebody.
Yep.
Standing there, yep. I've taken him up in the water a few times.
Yeah.
I've walked round though, to be a marshal a few times. There we go, right, okay, good. And he's still going strong.
Still going strong.
Amazing. Let's see about that. I'll slow down a bit. But we'll stop at that bus stop, how's that? That bus stop, how's that?
It's a wonderful route. I'm nearly there. bit downhill.
We say, Dave, there's a great 6k through Châtellerault, which takes you up all the steps and round. You can finish off with some stair sprints at the front house.
Well,
it's great. Just want to come along. Love it. Right, we'll wait here. Right, we're still going. Again, I never know how many's watched to the end or if anybody said anything, but if you are still watching, thank you, and I hope you've enjoyed some of the chat. And if you're not local, it's really just 5 Scottish people talking a completely different language. So if you aren't from here and you've stuck around, thank you for trying. But I hope you've enjoyed some of it. And again, we're just running for, talking about, I'm trying to steer clear of mental health and trying to make sure we talk about the things that are good and things that we're doing to improve our mental health as opposed to focusing on it. Because I think, again, I'll just repeat that I feel like we're focusing too much, and that's why it's all about mental strength. But you can stop me if you think I'm wrong at any point. But I do. There has been this sort of over reliance on mental health issues.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but it kind of excuses,
Sure.
you know, and it's there's quite a lot, and I'm just trying to squeeze a little bit of that away and try to start honing in on less excuses. I've got a chapter in my book and it's called "Excuses Are for Shit Houses," and it's the truth, you know. And I've been one. I've been the excuse maker. I've been the guy that I would find an excuse to get out of doing anything that was important. I'd start it, and then before I knew it, some sort of poor me fucking event, something would happen that I'd be like, oh, that thing happened, and because that thing happened, I couldn't finish that thing, and I would do it all the time. Everyone does it, yeah.
I don't think anyone can say, oh, I've not done that.
Yeah.
Because it's an open part of life.
But it's a pattern. It's a behaviour pattern that we can all slip into. And part of the battle is catching yourself in that moment. Oh, wait a minute, I'm making an excuse here, and I know that I need to actually dial in, just do it, and get it done.
Once you do it, you feel a lot more.
You feel better.
You feel a bit of proud of yourself.
You feel relief, release. You feel calm again, you know. That's that churn in your stomach that builds up because you know you're putting things off.
Sure.
Once you start actually list them and then do them one at a time, that little knot in your stomach, it gradually just starts to release and you feel calm and at peace again.
Sure.
Which comes back to resistance, because we're always putting up resistance to doing those things.
Like waking up Saturday morning, you think, I should have gone to the park run. You can't put it off.
So,
and then you do it and you finish it and you're like, oh.
with that in mind, I'll ask you a question, why not? Is there anything you're putting up resistance to right now?
Resistance.
Yeah. Anything you know that you should be doing, but you're putting up a lot of resistance to it?
Probably working hard on myself.
Right?
Just trying to like run more. I think because as like when I was watching this said, he's like, once you're comfortable, it's hard to get out of that comfort and just go to the next level. So you have to get that point in time in your life where you kind of take each level, you push to one level, get comfortable, and it gets hard again to push to the next one, get comfortable, and it's just a pattern of having to keep on.
So, are you in a place right now where you're comfortable?
Yeah, I'd say more comfortable than uncomfortable.
Okay.
So I'm definitely like I'm kind of getting to the stage where I am pushing myself to a new me.
Good man.
Which I'm happy with and I feel better for it. Like so running for an example. I used to never run past 5k. But I think 5k is enough.
Yeah.
But now I run a 5k. And I'm like, no, I can't stop. So I need to push to the 10. Or I'm kind of wanting to get to that level where I do 10 and it's like Oh no, I need to do 15.
Yep.
And that kind of, I think I'm just, building up on that.
Well,
That, like, helps mental.
what have we said to everybody that's coming along to these? Like, a few folk have said, I can run a comfortable 5k. Like, brilliant, if you can run a comfortable 5k, you can run a 10.
Sure.
And if you can run a 10, you can run a 15. And if you can run a 15, you can run a 20.
Yep.
So Dave, what about you, mate? Is there anything you're putting up resistance to right now?
Yeah,
Nah,
the half marathon,
the half marathon.
it's in my mind.
Right.
But I don't know.
Would you say that's the thing right now in your life that you're putting up the most resistance to?
I'd say so.
Because if it is, yeah,
comfortable now with 10k.
yeah,
I feel I've kind of mastered it. Comfortable. to do
yeah,
that.
yeah,
I think I need some challenge myself, whether it's for 16k, probably do it.
yeah, yeah,
Like one day. I think there's always something push for something
yeah.
more than expectations.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
So as per our earlier conversation, the thing that you're putting up the most resistance to is the one thing you need to be doing. I know that I'm putting up a lot of resistance right now to saving and investing. I keep talking to me, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I never do it,
Yeah.
never do it.
I sit down
And I know I need to,
I was the same, mate. It's like take pension. I have a pension for myself, I'm like, I need to do that.
you need to, I know.
Finally got it a couple of years ago now.
But that's where that knot appears, isn't it? Because you know, and that's the thing, talking about quotes earlier on, my next favourite quote is that self-esteem is just the reputation you have with yourself. There's always one person watching everything that you're doing. It's yourself. So make sure what it sees is good. And that's the thing, if you're not doing what you know that you should be doing and you're not doing it,
Yep.
that's when your mental health starts fucking with you.
Sure.
You know? Because you know. And it's when you start doing it that you keep that at bay. It's wonderful. I do everything I do on a daily basis because I sleep well at night.
Yep.
And I know when I go to bed at night, I go, fuck, I did a lot today.
That's what that is.
You know?
Worst thing is when you go to sleep, when you're up thinking, oh, I should have done that,
Should have done that.
should have done this.
And if you don't, your mind doesn't forget.
No, mind plays on,
Tells you, yep.
and you just get a terrible night's sleep. You don't get the rest you need.
And it keeps you awake.
Just, that's another downfall for yourself.
Cycle,
Sleep is the best thing for you.
cycle.
So,
Right, we'll wait this, we'll wait these lights for the guys to catch up. No, this has been good, guys. It's been good chat.
100%.
It's been good getting to know you as well.
Oh,
And Dave, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. Genuinely, you're looking trim as fuck.
shifting, that's for sure.
I know,
You've got a half marathon in the bag.
definitely.
I like it, it's just stiff and all the mind, I suppose.
Soon you'll get to the day of the half marathon, you'll be like, you know, that was actually quite easy.
I think I just have to book it and think, right.
That's it, you need to book it. That's it, get it booked. So the half marathon, just remind me, is 21 kilometres? 21.
Certainly pushing it.
So it's 10k plus 2 laps of the loop, basically, just a little
So
bit
that's
more.
what I'm thinking, right, I maybe need to get my 15, 16.
Aye.
But I don't, that's no way.
Well, wait a minute, it's Friday night. Why don't we squeeze in a 16 on Wednesday or around that time? I know it's maybe quite tricky for you, but
Aye.
we can make it a late one if you want.
Today,
And then early.
Saturday
Oh, Saturday morning. Next Saturday morning. Aye.
Today,
Aye.
Saturday morning.
Aye.
April
Aye.
is probably-
Oh, right, why don't we do it next Friday night? You up for it? I'm up for it. Aye, I'm not doing anything else. What would you prefer? Saturday morning?
I'm away Friday, sorry.
Right.
Saturday morning was
Saturday morning would be ideal.
only if it suits.
Well, why don't we meet early and do it? Just early start. Right, okay.
Oh, it does.
All right, I'll put it up on Facebook again anyway, and we'll just see if we can get some interest and get people along. We'll do 16. So we'll do this 10 plus a lap of the lock.
Yeah.
Right, good. Something to aim for. Perfect. Right, because I want to step up that wee bit as well, you know.
Take the full next.
Right, so I'll need to do a wee bit through the week now.
Couple of days.
How you doing, guys? You alright? Aye, that's it, mate. Well, it's a solid 10k, and it is see that it's done. The half bit's done. It's all easy straight down. Lovely downhill now. But you're doing well, man. To be honest, we're nearly. It's not much. We're nearly done. It's flown by. That was my favourite bit of Hogmanay, running past the pubs. Folk were falling about, getting dragged out. But it felt nice to be doing what we were doing, you know.
I did drink Hogmanay, so I was definitely.
Say again?
I had a drink Hogmanay.
Oh, did you? Nah.
But no, I decided don't stop permanently, but I stopped the Royal Sporting from the 6th of January. My birthday's the 9th, so we obviously did a few wee things on.
Yeah.
For a meal, and I was like, again, I said I was going to do just a wee 90 days thing, you know, just.
Yeah.
You can do it. Aye.
What age are you?
45.
45. Yeah. You're at that point, and you've got 43. Yeah, and Dave's 48. Young man's 21. He's got a good head on his shoulders already. But for me, 41 was my turning point. That was when I started to realise, holy fuck, you know, time for a change. Aye. Comes to us all at different times, but it's usually in our 40s.
See, I think it's inviting your mum as well.
Yeah.
I always say mum's like a tough beast in women, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I can't just have a drink. We're like chewing the fat.
Take a drink, aye.
And it's like, it's not that I'm saying, you can never see, aye, exactly. Like, I'm not saying this is never going to happen again.
Yeah.
Fuck no, mate, but that's the thing, but it's just that thing where.
Can I be honest with you? I've never known anyone so far that I've met since I got fucking sober at the age of 41.
Yeah.
That's also quit boozing that regrets it.
Aye, of course, no.
Nobody.
Well, that's the thing. I've obviously, I said my gambling, nearly 9 years.
Yep.
I don't regret that, do you know what I mean?
Absolutely not.
You know,
And see the thing is, see if you can quit the gambling,
Aye.
you can quit the other stuff.
Aye, exactly.
You know?
I just see when you go to quit something, but something always comes up. I remember we got 40, so I remember that engagement.
Aye.
And day one, you're like, I've got it.
That's the thing, you've got to just, all these things you've got to think. Curveballs they call them, isn't it?
Curveballs. I think life's just a never-ending curveballs.
I've seen that guy, he's at Dapper.
Dapper laughs, aye.
He's going and he says that he lost half his or more, most of his pals through
Yeah.
that chocolate.
Yeah. Through switch, sorry?
Aye,
Or
through
through?
chocolate.
Aye, yeah, that's it.
That's
That's
what
it.
he's done. He's going to the pub, have a drink, maybe other stuff.
Do you know what? It's funny.
I'm the same as well.
It's funny you mention that, aye.
See when they get gambling and stuff,
Yeah.
I have to take myself away from pubs on a Saturday.
Aye.
So the thing is, I take myself away, and then the other one as well was it feels really bad, right? Because you shouldn't be judgmental. I start looking at folk differently, like that. You know what the
Benefit
friends,
they bring to your life.
the friends or the acquaintances. Do you know what I mean? So
I'm not story, I got like that. See, I told you, she used to say to me, they're not your pals. Keep the shit as a fan, you'll know when you're better than seen. And see if I'm honest, ever she's told me in my life, bang on.
Your ball.
Bang on money.
Aye, because well, that's the thing. Your parents are the ones that they want the best for you no matter what. They're always going to tell you the truth, you know.
I use, with my kids, I use some of the inspiration my mum gave me and as well. With my kids,
yeah,
It's funny you mention it though, because see now, all my friends are sober pals. I don't have friends that drink anymore.
aye,
And I've never really thought about it until there.
aye. Oh,
Now you
that
mention it, you know. Down and die, just to the right of that lamppost. Again, we're full of quotes tonight, but it's a guy, maybe you've heard of a guy called Naval Ravikant. It's for, you're the average of the 5 people, right here, you're the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. That's very true. You spend time with drinking people and excuse makers and all that, you'll likely be one. Yeah, yes, indeed, same here.
I know for a fact I've not got an issue with it. I mean, I could talk it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's you're just Saturday, and I've got this tradition. Ask me to do it, house work, all you want to do. Because he's 43, he's nearly That's your fuck comes on.
Quarter to three's your time.
It's just my thing, you know what I mean? And she respects it.
See that? I think that's my thing. I would rather. I used to feel. Saturday and all that. Because of everything that happened, I can't really.
Is it right to say Soccer Saturday just isn't the same anymore? Would that be an understatement? I've heard about it, aye.
But they get rid of a few of the cats, don't they, as well?
Aye.
A few of the proper old school ones, you know what I mean? There was a few like kicking the box. It was
Aye.
kicking the box, isn't it?
I can.
He's a big gambler.
Aye. He's done well though.
He's done alright, he has.
He's done well and stuff.
But you went to just put like 10 a year for season.
No, he wasn't.
He put thousands.
But I think.
Betting his house in a Range Rover again.
Aye. I think he's probably just have a wee bit of recovery about him, kind of using that. Makes him appreciate life, because we said about even like holidays and all that, you know. The difference is you've got to save, you've got to work to get a holiday, you know. Well, if you're in that.
His wife gets what he's doing.
Aye.
Aye, so there's Ray Parlour as well. He's another one. His wife got awarded.
Fucking
Fucking.
divorce, isn't it?
Aye, aye.
Oh, yes.
Aye.
Wait a minute. Hey, who's my KFC?
Aye. I've had one already today.
Something I can't eat chicken here.
Aye.
Don't like it at all.
Here's the thing, see, like football and all that. Again, I don't want to bang on about it, but see back, I talk about getting sober. I get sober forever. And I gave away my telly, gave away my Xbox,
Right, okay.
gave up everything.
Aye.
Like lived like a fucking monk for 2 years.
Yeah.
Basically because I had to.
Aye.
Because it was either go one way or go the other way, you know. So I don't. Again, I hear about football.
Right,
I hear about results. I used to live for every Saturday, every Sunday, Super Sunday. Couldn't wait. Used to walk Ryder Cup, golf, Open Championship, whatever sport, Wimbledon.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait for it all.
Aye.
Now, fucking none. Don't know anything about it.
Aye.
I couldn't tell you what's going on.
You kind of get that. I think for me, it's like, there's always a couple of things I kind of look out for and stuff, but you know, there's that thing as well where, because I was invested in gambling, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well,
that's right. Oh,
I
aye.
can tell you before they put Liverpool tomorrow, do you know what I mean?
You could tell. You could tell if their left back had a niggle.
How the last 5 games they went, do you know what I mean? And even things like the tennis and stuff, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The bet Wimbledon a lot, so.
I've actually got a good pal who's trying to get on the self-improvement train, you know.
Aye, of course.
And he's not an obsessive gambler.
Yeah.
But he likes to gamble and he studies the form and all that.
Aye.
But I keep saying to him, see if he just put the same effort into himself
Aye.
that he obsesses over form and horses.
100%.
Fuck, he'd be an animal, he'd be a machine.
Exactly. I feel like my dad, you know, my dad's successful in his own right.
Yeah.
He's own business for years and stuff, but he's a gambler, do you know what I mean? And, you know, he sometimes tells me, which is a bit like, oh, the purpose of maybe we've perceived as being mental gambling, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, it doesn't really, you know, I can't change him, and it's up to him what he wants to do.
Left here.
Like anybody who wants to, you know, do whatever, you know.
Aye.
Of course, it has to come from you, doesn't it?
Aye, that's it. You can't coach people that didn't want to be coached. You can't change people that didn't want to change.
Oh,
But I think it's one of the truths is that most people want to change.
yeah.
They just want somebody else to do it for them,
Yeah, of course.
you know. Until they realise you've got to do this, you have no choice, you've got to do it yourself.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Do well, guys.
What's the plans the rest of the weekend then?
Rest of the weekend, what have we got on tomorrow? Do a wee bit of volunteering, actually.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
volunteer in the morning for 10 till 2.
Brilliant.
And then,
Whereabouts is that?
just in Motherwell.
Alright, okay.
And then I'm doing the kids thing, really. Kids thing, might go and do Tinto on Sunday.
Oh,
Tinto
right,
Hill.
Kids.
Aye, do that with the missus and the dogs.
Oh, brilliant.
So, just trying actually good. Going on holiday on the 3rd of March.
Oh, super.
So just try to make sure everyone's
Yeah.
tight.
Oh, brilliant.
You know, fasting, daily fasting. Try to watch the diet. Just
Aye.
try to make sure everyone's firm
Aye, good, good.
and looking good. But it's constant effort, you know.
Aye, no, of course, that's the thing. I feel it's a bit like filling the void a wee bit.
Aye, fuck yeah.
But get at the beginning, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? And
Aye.
then you just try and
I feel like the.
go natural.
I feel like there's no void to fill.
Yeah.
I think I would have felt maybe there was a void to fill a long time ago,
Yeah.
but not anymore.
Okay.
I feel like I know I'm not a finished product.
Yeah.
I know I've still got a lot to do, but
This mate, who is?
aye, but I'm quite happy with. I kind of like who I am now,
Aye, aye.
and I'm all right with that.
Aye, that's good though.
So I stick there.
Yeah. Best aye.
Just keep doing that stuff.
But
But
see
aye,
that, don't they? You know, you've got to love yourself a bit. You know,
What?
it's not an ego thing. That
Mate.
it's just can't love yourself. Who else can you love? Do you know what
I hated myself for 27 years. I did,
Aye.
until I realised a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I realised a few things. And I was like, see that whole 27 years? I was basically acting like a caricature
Yeah.
of the man that I thought I was meant to be,
Yeah.
rather than just fucking
Right, okay.
the man that I am.
Yes.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does, because the thing is, you can put a face on, you
Aye.
can put a mask on, and
Pretending to be somebody
Yeah.
that I wasn't for 27
there's
years.
bravado as well.
Absolutely.
Well, that goes out, you know, like, say, you know, I went to school when I was at school, you know, it was like, I like the class clown, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
and what you realise is that you're acting like a class clown now. Back then, it's a lot of manipulation as well, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
because what happens is you're trying to fit in with the cool kids and
Yeah.
part of the crowd and all that, you know, and
Well, I realised I was always trying to be, like, see when you're out, again, partying,
yes.
life, taking more than anybody else.
Aye, well,
doing
aye,
more, always
Aye.
being the last man in the kitchen, you know.
Aye, mate, aye.
But I was always looking for that,
Aye,
and I was always doing that until I realised, see now,
aye.
I'm actually quite fucking boring. But I'm alright with that.
No,
I like being boring,
Aye, well, I do you know, I
but I was always trying to be exciting,
Aye.
you know.
Well, I can remember like years and years ago, being out with like my mates, when we used to go to the Archies and all that back in the day,
Yeah,
and you see when we get served at 8 o'clock, 8 in the morning,
yeah,
and I remember like, oh, we're so mad with it, right, and see the old guy, right, he's Labrador, getting his newspapers,
Yeah.
in his 6 rolls, you know what I mean?
aye,
And
aye,
you're like, fucking, check that loser, do you know what I mean?
aye. That's easy at peace.
Think the same.
Aye, that's
exactly.
it, easy, exactly.
Exactly, that's the thing, you know.
But I've just come to realise that a boring life is much more fulfilling, you know.
Of course.
I like the boring stuff.
Well, the other thing as well, you've got to realise as well that you know, the small things in life are
Yes,
the big things, you know, make a difference.
that's funny, like, since again, you kind of get sober feeling. Do you know what I love more than anything else? Sour jelly beans. Sour jelly beans for Lidl.
Oh.
I don't know if you've tried them,
No,
but
I feel like jelly beans,
they're
mate.
fucking amazing. But see, just sitting them in the middle of the wee bit of the car, that's like my dirty vice.
Is that your vice?
Aye, oh, sour jelly beans. But they're amazing. And I tell you something I never thought I'd appreciate
Aye.
till now. See, like a really full fruit bowl,
Right, okay.
like overflowing.
Right, okay.
It's beautiful.
Aye, I know.
But I never thought I would like that.
Aye.
Stupid little things, like you said.
No, it's a big.
You doing all right, by the way? You doing okay?
I'm not
You
fine,
good?
aye.
You good? Aye. Scott, you
I'm
good?
doing-
Good man.
I'm doing the 10k Paul.
Awesome.
So,
What's that? 5. Do you know the stat? About 85% of people over the age of 40 don't know what it's like to sprint ever again. It's true.
Tried it once, but I
Tried it once, didn't you like it?
raced the wee man, he was 12 at the time, all his work.
But it is true.
Couldn't help it, I had a pair of Converse trainers on, it killed my feet.
85%. That's a good wee hill again. We're almost done, guys. Careful, careful, careful. Aye, you alright? Watch your bump there.
Fill the pothole in.
Aye. It's amazing how quickly it goes when you're chatting all the way around.
Aye. It's a good route.
But we're going to come back on Saturday morning and we're going to do 16.
16.
We're going to do this 10
Alright, okay.
plus a lap of the loch
Aye.
because we're all wanting to step up a wee bit.
Yes.
So if you want to join us, you're welcome.
But you did that
Next Saturday.
next Saturday.
Aye.
Okay. I can't do it next Saturday.
Aye.
I'm working, so.
Oh, good. Next time. Next time.
No, but I listen, I'm definitely interested in doing it. I do. I work for the bank during the week, but
Yeah.
I've got a release job. I work for do a release work for a charity called Cornerstone.
All right. Okay.
So,
And what do they do?
I help adults with challenging behaviour.
Amazing.
And disabilities.
Amazing, mate. Amazing. Go on, Scott. We're nearly there, man.
The beauty is, that was one of the changes I had to make.
Yeah.
I don't want to let the finance for years and years. And I went into social care. I was in a job, that's what the HSBC did a contractor role. And it was horrendous.
Yeah.
You know, it was like kept extending the contract. She went, I'll do extend the contract. Getting paid all right money, but I was. Then I get back, she was like, oh fuck, did I extend the contract? So I had to go and think. About what I wanted to try and do.
Yeah.
And stuff, you know. 'Cause I didn't really know what my worth was, or my selling point.
Aye.
So
Do you know your worth now?
I do, yeah.
Good man. Excellent. Let's go.
Yeah. Because I was asking about the filling the void thing.
Yeah.
It's a difficult thing for a lot of folk to first one.
Aye.
They're trying to do. Maybe whether they want to get alcohol or
Yes.
get drugs or gamble or something like that, you know.
Aye.
So it's always, for me it was like, you know, I don't really have much time to think about it. I've got quite a lot going
Right.
on.
I've
But
got.
it's all positive stuff, you
Good
know.
man. I've got a wee theory about the void,
Yeah.
and that's where your life's work goes.
Yes.
See that thing that you think you're destined to do?
Yeah.
That fills that void.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing is, because I think we all have it. We all have that thing in our mind, that thing that we're destined to do
Aye, of
with
course,
our life. And the difference is doing it and not doing it.
Yeah.
When you actually go after it, that void gets filled.
Aye, absolutely.
Stop chasing other things.
Yeah.
And we'll wait for Scott. Let's catch him up. Come on, big man. Let's go. We've got this, mate. It's not far.